G'day everybody, Steve from Mudduck's 4-Wheel Drive Touring. Welcome to episode 14. This is all about Kakadu. There's not a lot of driving in it, it's just what we saw at Kakadu. A little bit lengthy, but we got it all in. Anyway, sit back, have a drink, enjoy, and I really hope you like this one. Not much more of the trip to go after this episode, but hope you're enjoying the ride. Cheers, guys.
Well, good morning. We're in Kakadu, driven the 4-wheel drive track up to Jim Falls, and we'll be going for a walk out through here. All the paperwork there is a little bit hard to see, so we'll check it out. As in all bush paths and tracks in the territory that I've come across this trip, they're always pretty well signed. So you'd want to be doing something wrong to go the wrong way. So that's what all those arrows are about that you see. We're in a completely no signal area here at all for phone reception. So we've got a bit of a rough walk in, even though it's not long. So in my pocket, I've got the sat phone. Because you just never know. The emergency call device at the top of the hill is not operating. I didn't stage that, it just happens that way. Hence I have a sat phone. Okay, we've just come across the pool, or part of a pool. As everything happens here in the territory, don't do that. Watch out for snappy handbags. Walk out here where it's risky. Up there, that's a croc trap. Nothing in it. The fact that they're trapping them around here suggests they live here. No shock, we're in the Northern Territory. Another pretty view up the water. Looks awesome. Well, the hike in's getting more interesting. But yeah, that's all part of it. I'm not sure if this is rated at moderate or difficult. Can't remember. But it has its moments. So, moderate fitness level is handy. And good footwear. There's people in front of us in pluggers. I think they've been watching too much Jason Simon. But anyway. My suggestion, decent set of hiking boots, because some of this stuff is interesting, to say the least. If you think I'm kidding about this is real bushwalking, a lot of what we have to do to get here. This is some of the rocks you got to try and climb over, which is no real problem. But it's not paved walking tracks. Gives you a hobby. Been plenty of people walk over it. There's lots of grab marks and hand marks and smooth parts from bottoms and other parts of anatomies over the years. Now coming into the escarpment, guys, get a load of that. This is the rock formations around here. I'll get up on this rock, so if I can't give you a bit of a look. Not actually looking where the camera's going at a second, so a long way out there. Alright, coming off these rocks. Now what do we find? A beach. Good heavens. A little beach. There we go. So that there is where Jim Jim Falls would be. Got a trickle of water running down it. And we're talking a trickle. There's people up there in the plunge pool area, which I'm not actually sure even how you get there. Do you say you need to swim across this? Or maybe there's another walk around that way. Not sure. Yeah, of course it's not recommended you swim anywhere up here, but you think you'd be pretty safe. Not quite an area you think Magic Crocs are trying to get to.
Good.
People are definitely still going in. I'm not. I'm going to find Kaz to work at where my drinks are. So we could be anywhere. Just another view of one of the pools. It's really pretty, this. Now, this is an area a croc could come and get me, so I'm not going to be here for very long. So I'll give you a look. There's the escarpment up there. Up to that valley where Jim Jim Falls is. Yeah, very pretty this. And after a nice lunch under the awning of the 200, we're going to have a look at Barangay, yeah. Rock art site, I think it is. That's the sign if you want to freeze that. That's just going to be too dark. Not much I can do about that. That's that one. The short walk is 1.5k, which is probably what we'll do. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. It's 33 degrees, and well, you know, you shouldn't be walking around too much in this kind of heat. We've done a couple of decent walks already, so we're just going to walk out and have a look at what we can see as soon as I stop and readjust the shoelace. Anyway, we'll show you some rock art hopefully when we get there. Some hands, some fish. So, well and truly decent amount of rock art up here. It looks like a flower, but it's probably the sun or something. But yeah, there's heaps of it. Go down this ramp and heaps of it up on this wall. Fortunately, they put these naturally occurring steps in, makes life easy. This one's a spirit called, I'll try to pronounce this, Nabulwin. If you're a girl, look out, you'll belt your yam and then eat you. Very strange. We've come to a walk to a lookout. So it's only 300 metres climb. I thought I'd give you a quick look at what we're walking up. It's basically rocks. So hopefully won't be a million trees growing up in the way when we get up here. Anyway, we'll see at the top. Made the 300 metre climb, so look out. We're actually above the lookout. This is what you can see. Looks awesome, doesn't it? Just looking over all the wetlands. It's a long way up to the very top. Just another look from another part of this lookout. The sun hitting those rock faces. We're actually in cloud here where I'm standing, but the sun over that plain is pretty spectacular. Kakadu is a very pretty part of the world. You know, that's just another look. Alright, we'll make our way down. I won't video that because what's the point? We'll see you a bit later. About to go to the Uber Aboriginal Art Site. No alcohol in here. Nothing strange about that. No drone zone. Another one. Well, we've come across the first bit of artwork. It's a pretty cool art. Some of it's a little bit vague, but then you get this one, the rainbow serpent. I had to zoom out just to get it in. That's a fair sort of bit of an artwork, isn't it? That's the info on it. Pause that, do whatever you need to do. On our way up to the lookout at an art site. It's amazing, you've got naturally occurring steps that just seem to just grow out of the rocks. Don't know how they do that. There they are. Yeah, into another area as we climb up and come across some more art. There's heaps of it in here. Reasonable view up here, we're not even at the top yet. There's a lookout part further up. If you look at what we can see from here. How's that look, guys? Kakadu. Gotta love it. As you can see, more artwork in here. I didn't say anything in the beginning, a few people were out, so I just didn't want to record and get all their voices in. They wandered off. So, just a bit of a deal, so what's going on there? Couldn't get that from the other angle, the sun there was a bit hard, so just roll back to here. And then I'll continue our walk up to the higher point. But, it's pretty specky. Right, well, we are here in peak season, which is okay, so that's why there's a few people pop up on my shots now and then. That's okay. Yeah, how's that for a view? We're not at the top yet. That's a view into Arnhem Land itself, because we're right on the border of Kakadu and Arnhem Land. That is pretty specky. It's going to look good from the top, so it won't take too much from here. We'll do it at the top. Hey guys, we're up pretty well at the top. Let's circle around as much as practical and give you a look. Might try and take one a bit zoomed up. Yeah, give you a look at that from that angle. Head around the other way. Just some more of the rock formations. I'll take me time out here, see what I can see. I'm not going to get to do videos or trips like this too often. This is a big one, and it'll be the biggest trip we do for the next few years, this. So everything on my channel down the track will be a little bit more local. But just get a crack at that view. Big billabong down there. It's just beautiful. Coming along a rainforest walk not far from the car park at the border store. And this is, I think it's the South Alligator River. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it later. It's pretty well how the rivers look up here. Muddy. Perfect environment for crocs to live in. They always look muddy. They never clear up because the tidal flow is so big that it just churns the bottom up all the time. We're on a rainforest walk. Kaz and I, weirdly enough, are the only ones in here at this bit. So I'm going to stop talking and just film a little bit as we walk along and let you listen to the sounds of the natural bush. On this walking track, you look across the river there. I'm zoomed up as far as I can. That fella over there, that's a croc. How good is that? In the wild. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see one in the wild, not on a farm. In the wild. Awesome. Come down to Kale's crossing, which is tidal. This is what happens when you get it wrong. I think one's an 80 view, and they possibly both be 80 views, but I don't know. Yeah, they're both naked. This is the East Alligator River. Well, it looks like the guys who just crossed the crossing have done it just so that they could say they drove across it. Got to have a permit to drive up in Arnhem Land. It's not real deep at this time of the day. Quite easy. That's your second croc in the wild. This one's in the water, floating along. Oh, there you go. Not as good a view as the other fella, but there he is.
You just got that off. I got one on. I think it's the
Try that again. Good morning from Kakadu National Park. After 3 days around the Jabiru area, we're now heading south down to the Yellow Waters Kawinda area, where we'll set up camp for the night and go and have a look around there, and then move on again the next day down to Gunlong Falls area. Kakadu is a massive park, guys. It's over 100 k's between Jabiru and Gunlong Falls. We've already been to Jim, which is 50 k's south of Jabiru. We did that one as a run down from where we were camped. So yeah, it was good fun. So we decided after 3 days around Jabiru, we move south and do it that way. So that's what we're up to. Now, early in this trip, I took this vehicle to Richard's Auto to get the thing remapped and get the torque converter lockup kit fitted, and the auto transmission reprogrammed for different shift points. So I thought about 7,000 kilometres later I'd give you a rough idea how it's going. Well, it's a cracker. The torque converter has done exactly what they said it would do. It's given me back nearly 3 litres 100 k's. So that's not too bad. It changes quicker and smoother, gets into 6th gear earlier, especially when you're not towing. If you're not towing, and you can have it in 6th gear down at about 95, 96, which you couldn't do before. So that's pretty cool. The remap, I don't know if I've got any more horsepower at the top end. I don't think I've got much more go in that regard, but it feels like it gets up and goes harder. But I don't know if that's a combination of the remapped auto and the torque converter, or the engine remap. But it certainly gets off the line harder, and it's doing its stuff. It's really good. So if you've got a 200 series, guys, and you're thinking about doing the torque converter, I would definitely go for that. It makes the shifting a lot better. So we're quite enjoying that part. By the time you see this, you would have seen the interview with Stefan from Richard's Auto and all that stuff, so you'll know where I'm coming from. Anyway, that's about it for now. I haven't been able to do any live clips for a little while because the signal's been a bit patchy. I've got signal now, and I could probably do one today, but I possibly won't have by the time I get down to where I'm going, so we'll just have to hope you've bared with me at this point. Anyway, that'll do. We'll catch up here just a little bit further down the track, but we're certainly having a good time up here in the Northern Territory in Kakadu, and sadly, really, once you've been as far north as Darwin, everything's closer to home, so we're basically heading home. Okay guys, catch up here just that little bit later on. Have a good one. Well, good morning. We're down at in the Kawinda area, Yellow Waters, whatever you want to call it. Now we've just been at the Aboriginal Cultural Centre, where you can't video or take photos at all. So there is zero footage of that. This is where they do all the cruises from. We're not going on a cruise, we're just coming down for a look. So we'll go and check this out.
Looks like some nice views over the water. Then we'll go down to the Quinta Lodge. There's some bushwalks, so we'll go for a wander around there. I'll show you some more when there's more to show you. Walked out onto a walkway overhead. Give you a look at this billabong. This is where they run the cruises from, so there's boats over there. Yeah, it's just kind of the scenery you expect in Kakadu. This is all elevated out of the swamp because anything can happen down here. All sorts of things live in here, including snappy handbags. Don't know how far this little walk goes, but it gives you a pretty good idea as to the sort of area, the wildlife, the waterways. It's all very pretty, if not somewhat dangerous. But you know, we live in a country where there's more things can kill you than anywhere else in the world, so you know, we should be used to that. Bit of danger. Danger might not be my middle name, but it's one of my mates' names, so that's pretty close. This walk just goes along, so I don't know how much more of this I need to shoot for you. But it's pretty cool. Alrighty, I might take some stills. Just give you another pan around from here. Just another view over Yellow Waters, Corinda. Different jetty. We were down that way earlier. Looking over the Billabong waterhole. Cruisers have taken off. Just going to get that in the background, so I'll stop panning for a while. Don't really need the boat. Still definitely kind of area you picture when you think of Kakadu. Just a little walk around our campsite, not far away from Corinda Waters, or Corinda Yellow Waters. We're only overnighting tonight. We had to disconnect the truck because we needed to drive back to where we went for a look. So, no warnings out. We'll pull the kitchen out when we need it. But that's pretty well how we're set up. Kick-ass solar panels doing their job. And the 120 watt Risi panels over there doing their job. Now I cheaped the Risi panels, they got their own legs, but they're useless bloody things. So I've got a couple of these stools that we use for other jobs. But when I got the panels out, just lean them on the stools. That's all you gotta do. It's all you need. All you need. And all Kaz needs is a bit of shade, there she is. Now I was going to deploy the awning, but I thought there is some shade here, so we'll just use the shade that's available. Anyway, that's our camper here, Corinda Waters area. Why is the truck door open? Because I was a bit slack earlier, didn't shut it. Shut. There you go. Not much else to say. So, you know what they say, when you've got nothing to say nothing. Well, good morning from probably our last day at Kakadu, we think. Packed up camp this morning and headed down to Gunlom Waterfall in the creek. Camp here tonight, so you can swim here. There's a few people around position to do just that. We're going to go for a walk down there, and there's a climb to some pools at the top of the waterfall, which offers some pretty spectacular views. So we're going there. You can swim up there, and if the climb back down makes us hot and stuff again, I'll swim down the bottom too. So yeah, this campground's much more developed than when we were here 15 years ago. Watered grass, toilets, all sorts of stuff. So anyway, we'll bring you more as we get more. Yeah, that's the walk we're about to do. It's a fair climb, but should be good fun. We were a lot less fit when we were here 15 years ago. We managed it then, so I'm going to give it another crack now. I've got the backpack on, spare drinks, munchies, towels. Because memory serves, there's some nice pools at the top, so we'll check that out. There's the usual water safety signs. It doesn't look like the falls are flowing. Don't think you can see up there very well. Might be a trickle, not sure. Anyway, we'll see what we see. The views from the top are pretty specky. Right, here we go. Here's going to start the climb. Usual terrain. This is the easy bit, unless they've worked on this since last time I was here, which is not likely, or not much anyway. This is the easy bit. Alright guys, I'm not going to video too much of us walking up rocks. I'll leave that for the video for the bits that are more interesting to you guys. Hey guys, we're only 5 minutes into the climb, not even halfway up. And if you look over the valley for what we can see from here. So it's going to be nice when we get to the top. Yeah, literally only 5 minutes of climbing so far. So unlikely we're even halfway. But once we get there, the rewards are going to be well worth it. See you up there, you guys. Oh, just quickly before, I know I just said see you up there, but that's where I've got to walk. Up there. This is why I'm not doing too much video while I'm walking, because you need all the handholds and be able to grab. Got to hold the Osmo as it is in one hand, so got to be a bit gentle. Anyway, like I said earlier, we'll see at the top. Oh, it's still not at the top, and I know I said I'd see you when I got to the top, but where we are now isn't too bad. That's the campground down there. Anyway, like I said earlier, I reckon we'll see at the top, unless I see something else specky that I want to show you in the meantime, which seems to keep happening. Well, we are pretty well at the top. It's less time than I remember it taking. Yeah, I'm puffing, but you saw the terrain. I reckon I'm allowed to puff. This is the lookout. That's the direction of the rock pools, where it all starts. Bit of a valley in there. And, here we are over the top looking out of this magnificent country. Seriously guys, if you've never been to Kakadu, I know I've said this a few times on this trip so far, but you've just got to come up here. It's just so nice. Now I can't see our car in the campground. I've carefully placed it so it's basically shaded from here by the look of it. Otherwise I would zoom up on it, but I know where it is and it's pretty well out of sight, so such is life. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that look. I'm flat out seeing the screen because the sun's right behind me and it's all fairly dark to me, but hopefully it's come up really well on camera. Alrighty, we'll head for the pools. The interesting part, like as I said, is that climb's only taken like 10 minutes. I dead set remember it taking closer to half an hour, so we're either way fitter, which is probably a good chance, where our memories are fading, which is also a good chance. Yeah, 10 minutes to do the worst of it. Not too bad, I reckon. Alright, there's a climb down to get to these pools. Now, there's more pools further on, but these are the front ones. We're just working our way down. It's a challenge one-handed, guys, I tell you. This is what we do to try and bring you the footage. So, we'll cut you off again and take this up when we get down there, I think. That's what I'm facing now. So, yeah, but we are getting there. That's what makes these places all the more interesting. The hike it takes to get in here. Okay, well, after a bit of a trek down, just gone past one pool. There's a bunch of people. That's what you're looking at there. That's pretty snazzy, I reckon. Kaz has figured a way up there, which I'm not sure I can do one-handed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pass you to Kaz. Kaz is going to take over and shoot that while I climb up. I've got your back. Kaz didn't want to talk while I was out of it. This is some smooth rock, but it's grippy. So I'm going to get you right down here. For a look over the edge. Well, sort of over the edge.
It's little.
Let's have the last little pool. The way these rocks are eroded, for when it's absolutely belting down in the wet, it's unbelievable. They are like mirror smooth. It's like they've been polished. That is just so smooth. I don't even know if that comes up on camera, but that is stupidly smooth. That will be from the front pool. Yes, this is the main pool area. Let's look over the main pools. Next one, the waterfall up there. Oh, very pretty. We found our way further back to yet another pool. This one's pretty big. Not sure what kind of views I'm going to get in this one. Looks pretty good. Just another look at the pool area. That Kaz and I have been for swimming. We'll probably go past the other pools again for a quick look. Might not crawl down to them, but we'll go past them. Then we'll head back down the mountain, as they say. But in order to go down, you must first go up. But like I said before, guys, I keep saying this, and I'm sure Buck, Mr. Buckarini's channel, can relate to this because he said it a few times on his recent trip. You've just got to get out here. It's unbelievable what you see. These places are well worth a look. So, Kakadu will not disappoint you guys. Get your backside trackside, as they say. Just a little bit of another look. Right at the top here, I'm not looking down the falls or pools, just the view out over the valley and the terrain we're in. So going to climb back down out of here. Right, now just in case you've forgotten, that all up through there is where we had to walk to get to the top. Then we'll go for a walk down to the bottom pool. So that looks like. Because my memory of it is vague, to say the least. So we've taken the fairly easy walk down to the bottom of Gunlong Falls. That must be an absolute raging torrent in the wet. Still pretty impressive. Big pool. Freshies inhabit this, the occasional soft. It's a pretty straightforward walk to get into these bottom ones. So it's just for the viewing point up to another viewing point. This viewing point's really not that spectacular. So we'll just keep walking. See what we see when we get near here. There it is. Gunlong Falls Plunge Pool. whole thing's a nice little beachy area. So all these people taking advantage of being able to swim here. Nice easy entry into the water for sure.